dead. They're gone. I couldn't do it.
Is Animal Crossing a video game?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lifestyle. It's a cult.
Yes.
Look, I'm not judging. I've been thinking of getting into gaming. I have. I don't know anything about it, but I'm interested.
Have you ever gamed, Blair?
Only the last time was during the Nintendo 64 era when I was a little sister of GoldenEye and
oh my
Halo
god, it's exactly the same.
and
My
Mario.
My brothers would play against me and shoot at my feet.
Yeah, yeah.
And make me dance, yeah. Being Xenia as like a 6-year-old is pretty weird and confusing. Being sexy Xenia.
I was in my 30s.
You were.
Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Don't know what that is. Oh God, what?
Can't know, won't know.
Oh God.
All right, when do we go live, Guy?
We're live.
When are we
What?
Okay, when?
All of this is how it starts.
This is how it ends, yeah. Are we actually up? What stops you from starting? Oh, the time.
Yeah. So actually,
shit, yeah.
So
Why
the
don't we
good
go
news
around
is,
and say what stops us from starting? That's
for
a good
me,
icebreaker.
For me, it's the time.
Yeah.
But what would I know?
I want to jump on the back of that and agree, and that is probably the time because we are all beholden to it.
That's right.
I'm actually ready to start whenever, so.
Love that attitude, Blair. Well, the good news is the time to start is now. It is 8:30 p.m. on Monday, the 18th of May, in Los Angeles, California, America. It's 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday, the 19th of May here in New Zealand, and yet here we all are. Thank you so much for joining me for the fourth Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont-Spelling Bee. I'm so excited to have this assembly of spellers. First of all, I'm going to welcome you as you're in the top left corner of my screen, Ayo.
Wow. Hello, Guy.
Hello.
Hello, spellers.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Chilling in my bedroom, game face on, which is sort of very similar to my regular face. Just try to keep it as pleasant as possible on the exterior. And right now, calm and feeling a lot of love and admiration and respect. Something that I know will deteriorate over the course of this game.
Fantastic. The way that sentence sort of kept going on and on really communicated a very calm, sort of Zen-like demeanor to me.
That's my baby.
Might I ask you, what's your background with spelling? Is this a something you've enjoyed?
My background with spelling, it's like music, like poetry to me. Every day, just a little. Just enough.
Very healthy and cultured. And did you, I don't know if you read the entirety of the 3-paragraph email I sent, but did you bring a word, any word in particular that you enjoy to spell or say?
I did bring a word that I enjoy spelling and saying. And I brought one for myself, and then I brought one if I was born in New Zealand in honor of you and Rose. So my favorite word to spell, I think, is facetious, because I think it seems like it's harder than it's going to be, but it's just face juice. It's just facetious. It's easier than you think.
What's the second? How do you say it's just face shiz?
It's just like face shiz. Yeah, it's facetious.
Shiz isn't commonly thrown around.
Well, not in your circles. And then if I was born in New Zealand, I think my favorite word to spell would be fart. Fart, like F-A-R-T, but the R, because you guys, I think it'd be fart, right?
Fart.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Fart. Yeah.
Fart. Well, anyways, done with that.
No, but it's just such a good accent, because usually we're used to like really bad New Zealand accents, but when someone nails it, it kind of just sounds kind of weird.
Well, Rose, you were tweeting recently about the way Americans say the word mirror.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, and you guys need to stop.
Just mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's
Mirror.
the wildest thing. It's actually even crazier than Graham.
Graham?
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 Graham cracker?
Graham. It's Graham.
Yeah.
Graham. Graham. There's a ham in there.
Honor
And-
all of the letters in the name.
I mean,
You say mirror again. You say mirror.
Mira.
Yeah.
Her sound.
yeah, mirror.
When you say it, it sounds like there's 7 syllables.
No, it sounds like there's 6 letters, which there are. When you say it, it sounds like one of the only words that has no vowels or a Y filling in.
A bit
Okay,
bizarre.
Guy.
Brag him.
Guy and Rose have a lot of opinions about pronouncing things.
Sorry,
Well, I thought
I
you'd
think this is
be-
a bean, not a roast.
Yeah.
Come on.
I thought you'd be on the team of putting extra letters into things, Mr. Paul F. Tompkins. I
It's
can't believe
true.
you.
Wow.
You of all people. Blair, thank you so much for joining us. How are you? Where are you?
Oh, thank you very much for having me. I am actually at my parents' house in Orange County, California, which is quickly distinguishing itself as just the epicenter of the world's most intelligent and scientific minds. So it's a joy. Yesterday, I saw a car with shoe polish on it that said, "End the lockdown, give me your germs." So I think things are going pretty well down here.
Mm.
Oh man.
I consumed so much media set in this exact area where you are growing up. It seemed to me all the best shows were from the Orange County, and
I
none of
know.
them put an emphasis on science.
Yeah, I know, isn't that weird? Yeah. I have to immediately start digging out of the hole when anyone finds out where I'm from, which is quickly. So
Yeah. Also, Guy, can you name 3 shows? Because
I want to know
I feel-
3.
yeah.
I can think of 2.
it'll be 2, and I want to know a third there.
Laguna Beach,
You got me. Yeah.
the OC,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then all of the other popular shows set in the Orange County.
Wow.
Wow.
What did you have?
I was gonna give you the film Orange County, but
I was gonna give Real Housewives
film.
of Orange County.
Yeah.
So
See, between us.
another popular one. Yeah.
dude.
And did you bring a word that you have a special affinity for, Blair?
Yeah, it was hard for me to distill it down to one, as you know, and everyone knows I love words, but I decided to go with electrolyte because it just kind of like sounds like a dance floor, don't you think?
Mhm.
Well, it sounds exactly like a dance floor, sort of disco
Like
dance floor.
electrolyte. Yeah, it's pretty
Mm.
cool. I like it.
What is an electrolyte? It's part of an atom, maybe?
I think it's probably part of an atom. What I it is extremely nourishing and important for the body and hydration
Oh,
and the
that's right.
body's functions.
It's a huge branding campaign for drinks for when you're hungover. They say you got to get your electrolytes up.
Right.
Well, thank you, Blair. And now I
Oh,
move on
thank
to you, Paul. You appear to be in a custom-built broadcast studio.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm an eccentric millionaire, and I had this built even before the quarantine. And this is the first time I've used it. It's nice.
I'm so happy for you that it came off, that investment. Obviously, it's just crumbs to you, but to the rest of us, this is very rewarding.
Mhm.
If you can get one, get one. It's great.
That's a very healthy sort of millionaire style attitude. Paul, how are you? How are your millions of dollars treating you during quarantine?
So good. I was quarantining on David Geffen's yacht for a while, and then I was like,
whoa.
I missed the ground, and so I came back. No, but I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking.
It's truly my pleasure and my moral obligation as host of the Spelling Bee. What's your history with spelling? Do you like it? Is it a strength?
I do. I've always considered it a strength, although I feel like I'm losing my spelling instincts the older I get. Like I feel like when I was younger, I was able to spell words I was not familiar with by just using, our old friends' Latin roots and things like that. And then, but you know what? They keep making up new words, and that just makes it harder. I just heard about this word.
Like you just like Pokemon, like you just learned all 150
exactly.
and then they brought out the next game.
Did you hear about this word electrolyte?
I wish I could stop hearing about it.
It's part of an atom. You need to drink it.
Do you get annoyed when like Merriam-Webster adds like a fun word every year? I really hate that.
Yeah.
What was like
our word of the year is fleek. Please buy us.
Do you think that makes people buy the dictionary? They're like, I gotta complete it. Mine doesn't have fleek in it.
I was on the fence, but I saw YOLO and I said, you know what? This is going on the shelf. This one's going on the shelf.
Now with 100% more YOLO and fleek.
I was a good speller when I was a kid. That was always spelled out, but I haven't been called upon to be good at it in quite a long time.
Do you remember any words that tripped you up?
No.
Nice, confident. I like it.
Powerful.
Did you?
I cast them out of my mind.
Yeah, healthy. And did you bring a word with you?
I did bring a word with me. This was a word that my 12th grade English teacher once told us. This was Mr. David T. Horn, rest in peace. He was a wonderful teacher that I did not appreciate fully. He was a teacher that I appreciated more much later when I thought about him. And I was like, that guy was an awesome character and I should have given it up for him at the time. But he one time told us, he made us guess what the most beautiful word in the English language was. And we all made guesses, and then he kept telling us, wrong. And then finally said, the most beautiful word in the English language is vermilion. Which is crazy to me because verm is in it. The root of many unpleasant words. But now I have a special fondness for the word vermilion. I
also like any teacher who has the authority to just cast aside any number of suggestions.
He didn't like cite a source or anything. He just said, this is it.
What source can you cite for the most beautiful world?
I don't know, the cellar door people, did they narrow it down to one word ever?
All these hopeful, like 16, 17-year-olds being like, cherish, like affirm.
Pretty.
Family.
Family. He was brutal. He was just shooting people down left and right. Wrong.
That's gotta be like the major joy of being a teacher. No, wrong. Million.
That's why they get into it. It's teachers and cops. They've got the same energy.
That's right. I set you up, idiot.
You fool. Did you learn nothing from your classmates? And Paul, have you brought your own favorite word?
That was it.
Vermilion. Oh, your teachers.
Oh, it worked.
Yes,
it worked.
Yeah. He's passed on.
Jesus,
Guy,
so
that one really went over your head.
Whoa.
You brought a dead man's word. You can't see that?
I'm carrying on his legacy.
Sorry, I apologize. You're doing a great job. I just got so swept up in the anecdote. By the end of it, I was like, why are we here? Because I literally asked you. Thank you so much. And finally, Rose, who is once again spelling as a stand-in for last week's champion. Rose won the first spelling bee and has been defeated twice since, but the people who won.
What a reveal.
Turns out, big works, guys. Big works.
Twice, not once, but twice.
She is, by all accounts, our best and most available speller, spelling on behalf of the people of New Zealand, the great Rose Matafeo.
Yeah.
Alice Sneddon won last time, and Rose did not take it well. The footage is available on the previous spelling bee. It is a delight to watch. the competitive spirit bubble up and out. Rose, how are you since then?
I'm great. I mean, that's how you get played. Just pure begging. Remember when Michael Jordan begged to be in the 1996 NBA championships? Do you remember that? That's
Vividly.
what happened. I feel disgusting to be back, but I'm glad. I got here through pure, not even like cheating or ruthlessness, like being pathetic. And that's how I got here today. But I feel good. I feel great, and I feel positive about the competition. And I'm glad to represent my country. Yeah, I feel really good.
I'm very glad to have you. Have you brought along another word? Do you still have favorite words? You must be running out.
I must be running out. Yeah, I'm running out at this point. I thought of parallel. Parallel. Not a favorite, but I like it because it ends before you think it should. It takes you down one route, and then it goes. You think you're going, okay, we're in double L territory, and then it kind of turns around and goes, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Briefly, you are. Yeah, that is true. And it's neat that there is two parallel L's within the word. I like it when the word is spelt and sounds as the thing it is. I find that very satisfying.
What other words? I mean,
I think spaghetti, not when it's uncooked, but once you cook spaghetti, that kind of looks like the word it is.
Spaghetti, yeah.
I've actually got it, more than that.
Yeah, of course. And then we do, spaghetti.
I've got a few other such examples to look forward to as we spell. I brought along a word I was going to put in the B today, but it was too controversial because there are different spellings, and it's just a nightmare to spell in the first place. But maneuver? Can anyone confidently spell maneuver? Go ahead, Paul.
Maneuver. MANEUVER, maneuver.
Yeah.
In America, that would be correct, but elsewhere.
Can I guess in Australia, in New Zealand, and I'm not gonna, and I'm gonna ignore, and you're gonna ignore what I just did, or I'm gonna ignore what I just did. Wow.
We all are.
Or I'm just gonna ignore what I did. Oh boy, starting off really rough here. Okay, maneuver.
Maneuver. Crushed it. Absolutely nailed it.
You guys have an O in there somewhere, right?
Yeah, and we swapped the RE at the end. It's MANOEUVRE. And in that respect,
awful.
We are honouring its French origins, whereas you guys just steamrolled. Okay, see you, Paul.
Look what you did. Look what you did. Maneuver.
Well, it's very nice to have you all here. Thank you so much. We're now going to crack on with the spelling bee in earnest. For those of you who haven't spelled with us before, it's not a knockout spelling bee. It's an accumulation of points, not unlike Guy Mont-Jeopardy is the example I provide. I play this beneath you while you're spelling. So it's sort of, it's your thinking music. Mm-hmm. Don't be put off by it. If you get the word wrong, you'll hear this noise. You got that? Can you hear that? It's a horrible noise.
Oh, yeah.
This toy's breaking. Otherwise, I'm going to walk you through the rounds. There are five rounds, I think, in escalating difficulty. Sing out if you've got any questions as we go. But let's have some fun. Let's start spelling.
I have, just before we can look stuff up on our phones, right?
Well, no. And I know you'll be upset to find that, but I would prefer that you didn't.
Wow, that's a really new development. I wasn't expecting. That just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Can we take cool photos of ourselves while we're spelling on the phones?
If you're not looking at the phone while you take the photo, by all means, fill your boots.
Never do. Never get a good photo. Never get a good one. Okay, cool. Good to know.
And there was something else that I'll remember as we go. It's not too important. The first round is...
Are we doing a hand raise system?
Well, no. So there's only one round where you have to buzz in. Otherwise, you all get a designated word.
I gotta check. I gotta check.
Yeah.
Somebody else is to get it, not me, but if somebody else.
Some people use the hand raise system. Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, I'm having fun already, guys. This is the rules. This is the rules. I'm having a good time.
I like that energy, Blair. Thank you so much. Now, the first round is a blend of rounds we've done before, which is both stuff I have around my house, and that stuff is largely fresh produce. So I'm going to present some different foods that are in my house, and you guys are going to spell them. Ayo, you're first. The order, by the way, because Paul did that great gag where he turned his camera off, has just changed to go Ayo, Blair, Rose, Paul.
Wow.
Ayo, you're spelling first,
Okay.
and your word is
Yes.
arborio, which is it's an Italian kind of rice. And I've scribbled it out
And you
here.
scratched it out.
Not on the side, Guy.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't show you the side.
Okay.
And this is with 5 points.
Okay, unbelievable. Okay. Arborio. ARBORIO. Arborio.
Ding ding ding, that is correct. 5
Is there
points.
a ding ding ding? Is there like a nice noise, or is there just like a bad noise?
What is a nicer noise than me saying ding ding ding?
Ding ding is new,
And
to be fair. I've been in a
didn't
couple of
think
these
about
spelling
that.
bees, and ding 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 is completely
What you'll find is as I
for
said
the Americans. You know what I mean?
yeah, you guys need a lot of bells and freaking whistles.
You've gone
As I-
Hollywood, Guy.
Settle into my more natural rhythm. I'll just leave quite prolonged pauses and then eventually say correct.
I like ding ding ding, and I'm sorry that I was so
No.
hasty about it.
You've thrown doubt upon ding ding ding. I'm
Whoa.
second guessing myself. I'm
Might be the
second
only
guessing
ding 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 of the comp.
the dings. Now, Blair, you're spelling next, and your word is you can't really tell from the bag, but what I have in here is
Rose's face right now.
it's some muesli.
Oh, don't! And you're not going to put that
Whoa.
back in the bag. You have a clean hand, Guy.
Of course, I got the cleanest hands.
You were just
Okay.
touching all these
Okay, look.
antique toys.
I'm gonna put it in a different. It's now dead muesli. It's going in the compost. So I've.
Come on.
All right,
It's a
I
waste.
think I can
What a
do
waste.
this. I just want everyone to know watching at home that regardless of what happens, I do hold a master's degree. So muesli, muesli, MUSLI, yeah, muesli.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really touch and go. I'll tell you what.
Well, you've done better. I don't know who bought this in our house, but they missed the E. They just bought some muesli.
Oh my god, I thought the E was a real gamble.
No, you crushed it with the E, and you got it in the right house too. So, Rose, you're spelling next, and your word is
Dirty
This is-
muesli.
This is
What do
expired.
you got?
But
Rose.
it's a Turkish word. It's bulgur, as in bulgur wheat.
No.
What?
Okay. Well. BULGHAR.
I'm so sorry. Bulgur is spelt thus. Well, actually, you just show you the bag.
I can't believe this.
It's a tough word. I mean, I thought that they sell it in salads and stuff. I thought you would have seen bulgur around.
No, I'm not a bougie motherfucker, man.
You are a
Bulgur
bougie
wheat.
motherfucker. I've had meals with
Okay,
you.
well, I deal in other wheat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bulgur wheat.
It's okay. It's
Me, that's fucking brutal.
Don't sweat it. It's the first round. They're only worth 5 points. And Paul, I don't think you're going to be too happy about the word I wound up with for you. I was really scraping the bottom of the pantry at this point. So I don't know. It might be more common in America. These are organic chickpeas, but do you know them by their other name, which is from Spain? They're called garbanzo beans. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I have.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
You know what?
Man.
I am.
Oh,
We say garbanzo.
okay. I will not change. I will not correct.
Garbanzo. Garbanzo.
Go off.
Garbanzo.
Yeah. Go off.
Correct.
Go off indeed.
Go off with the Z.
Will you get bullied in America for saying Z, for putting an end on the Z?
I don't know about bullied. I think people would be confused.
Mm.
I don't think it would escalate to violence, though.
I feel like it'd be like if you came back from studying abroad from Barcelona with a list, you know?
Yeah.
Like
My big thing in third grade, because my mom is from Barbados, and I like went there for a whole summer, and because like they're colonized by the British, congrats, who wasn't there, they say Z. And so my big thing this like the summer after third grade was being like, oh yeah, like ABCD Z.
I bet all your friends thought you were chic as hell.
I bet a lot of them were like, you missed out a ton of letters there as well. Like,
So
What
concentrated on
happened
getting
in
the Z
Barbados?
out.
you went
What
straight
happened in
here.
Barbados? Are you okay?
They have a shorter
1,
alphabet
2,
there.
3, 4, 7, Z.
It's really relaxed.
All right. So at the end of our first round, we have Ayo, Blair, and Paul all on 5 rows. And the Hands of the Bulgur Wheat is on 0. And our next round is tweets.
Oh no.
Tweets.
Just the idea. Oh no. How did Twitter get in here?
So I've gone through your tweets to try and find some, and I'm gonna. What are you so worried about, Blair? You got some great tweets.
I just like write like nasty filth on there, you know? nasty things.
Well, it might have paid off for you. The word you have to spell might be pussy.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
So, but truth be told, I found that Twitter at a certain point didn't let me continue going backwards through your tweets. So at a certain point, I got back to December 2018 and your tweets rose, and then it just said,
Oh, really?
you got to stop reading these. And the same thing happened for you, Blair, whereas Paul and I are mercifully, you put quite challenging words in some of your tweets. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to start, and Ayo, you're up first.
Mm-hmm.
You tweeted at 1:56 p.m. on May 6th, 2020. You said,
It's like a trial.
I feel like I'm in jail. I'm like defending your life. I'm so horrified.
you scribed the following thought. Grimes really said, if they can pronounce Tchaikovsky and Michelangelo and Dostoevsky, they can pronounce XAEA12, or whatever how they named their child. Your word for 5 points is Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky. TCHIKOVSKY. Tchaikovsky. Fuck!
You missed an A.
God, I thought
No.
she got it. I thought she
Wait.
got it.
You were so confident. I was like,
Yeah.
Wait,
I
think
wait,
you
I missed the
you-
A?
Yeah, I think you said the A in your mind. You could tell. You could totally tell.
No,
That's
I
bullshit.
saw it in my head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
In
So that's-
Barbados, they say the A silent.
It's different in Barbados. It's literally
sorry.
different.
Yeah,
Okay,
this-
everybody, in solidarity, if you stand with Black women, you will. You will.
yeah. I don't
Not
want to
spell
hear
anything correct.
any more A's said aloud in the spelling bee.
Stand with me.
Blair.
Hashtag A for Io. Take out the A. That's my hashtag. It's trending.
Blair, your tweet. I found it hard to get. Like, you use words that are within your grasp. It seemed to me. Not that the others don't, but
I'm sorry.
Fucking bad.
Could you explain that? What you mean
What
by
was
that?
that?
like,
Within my
do you
grasp?
know how hard it is to go
Seemingly.
through? Do you know how hard it is to go through people's tweets and try and find words they can't spell?
Oh my God.
And you're throwing
Did
a
you
lot of
know that I read-
polysyllabic words, challenging words out confidently.
I read all 62 Nancy Drew books at the San Juan Capistrano Library, okay? And this is what I'm being reduced to?
You're being championed. You're being celebrated. Anyway,
You're being
There's a
reduced to your
master's in
graph.
Nancy Drew.
at 1:36 p.m. on September 15, 2019, Blair, you tweeted out, a man described himself to me as a board game addict, and I was like, really? An addict? Like you have a compulsive psychological need to settle Catan that ultimately caused the loss of your mortgage and 2 kids. Your word is psychological.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, psychological. P.
Please, only continue spelling when you're ready.
P-H? No, wait. Psychological? Wait, I have to write it.
No, you can't write it. Sorry, that was what I meant to say at the start. You can't write.
Blair.
Stop writing.
I'm getting nervous.
Right, she's right.
I'm getting nervous. It's like when I have to do math in front of people. I'm a fucking genius.
This is a spelling bee. Of course you're
Okay.
going to have to fucking spell.
Okay. P-S-Y-C-H-O-L-O-G. Wait, G-I-C-A-L. Yeah, psychological. Oh my God, that was scary. Whew.
I'm gonna give you that as correct because I was not clear in my instructions earlier in the B. But if I see any of these little hands nattering away on bits of paper by your side, I'm gonna have to disallow the word.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use my hands then in the air.
We're gonna have to see hand cam. We're gonna have to go to Manicam. We're gonna see those hands, all right?
No, I don't want to see any such.
Hands up the whole time.
I just had extreme stage fright. Like I forgot my name.
I'm so sorry. It's not about that. But you got the 5 points, so congratulations, Paul. We move on to you now, and this is a tweet. This is recent. This is about a week ago. At 2:51 p.m. on May 11, 2020, you wrote, "Please sign my petition to make Billy Joel rewrite and re-record We Didn't Start the Fire exactly the same, except this time include Mum and Shunts." I don't know what Mum and Shunts is. I believe it's a theatre troupe, perhaps. But
I did follow up with some information about Mum and Shunts, and
confident pronunciation.
That's too bad for you. You're missing out.
Well, not anymore, as I will ask you to please spell Mum and Shunts.
All right. Mum and Shunts. M-U-M-M-E-N-C-H-A-N-Z. Too many M's, right?
No, you crushed the M's. You missed. I think you might have done what Ayo did in solidarity, and you missed your S.
I did miss the S.
You went straight to Shuns. You missed
Stand with Ayo.
That valuable S. You stand with Ayo. And I
You stand
respect
with
that.
me,
I stand with
and
Ayo.
Blair's from Orange County.
I stand with Ayo, and Blair is from Orange County.
I realize I've accidentally alternated the order, but it's not super relevant in this round, so it doesn't matter. But Rose, you're closing out the round, and on March 23rd, 2019.
Well, it does matter because then Rose would have gotten Mum Chance, and I would have gotten.
I would have nailed it. Never forget that is.
You
I
tweeted
tweeted a similar thing. Exactly the same tweet.
On 2:09 p.m. Yeah, this is an accusation of plagiarism against Paul.
Okay.
You tweeted, "There's nothing I love more." This is actually quite a sweet, earnest tweet. There's nothing.
Oh no!
I know.
Not in front of the comedian.
I know. But I couldn't find a funny one with a hard enough word. You tweeted,
Canceled for sincerity.
The worst form of
Gonna
cancellation.
beat the shit out of me. Fucking
There's
hell.
nothing I love more than bopping around Auckland on a sunny day in a little car, mildly caffeinated, with nothing to do, bumping into friends and running small errands. Sorry to be real and earnest with you. Your word is caffeinated.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go CAFFEINATED. Caffeinated.
Correct.
Whoa. Okay. Huge for me. Okay.
A ding, a ding, a ding. So,
Hey, thank you.
after 2 rounds, we have in second equal Ayo, Paul, and Rose on 5. And in first place after 2 rounds, Blair, controversially, on 10.
I'm a bitch.
I love that about you. But just to re-emphasize, no writing. It's all in your head.
Right.
All right. Now moving on to this next round, which I called it, and then I didn't have time. My housemate Belle has been drawing up the title cards, and I had to do this one, and I did it in a rush. I've called it proper English. I had it written as the Queen's English. This round's worth 10 points, and as outlined with the spelling of maneuver earlier, there are some words that Americans simply refuse to learn correctly.
This is so crazy.
For this round, you will be spelling words in the traditional English spelling. Rose, I have picked out a word for you that the Americans spell differently than us that you will spell. Ayo, as always, you'll be first.
Awesome.
And your word is civilize.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, maybe. Civilized.
Oh, maybe.
CIVILISED. Civilized.
I am going to give that to you as correct. I was looking for civilize, but you did the right thing, which was you changed the Z, as we would say, for an S, which is what I was looking for. So you will take the 10 points. Congratulations to you.
Wait, we're supposed to spell this like New Zealand or what?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to lose this, but
I just want to also not to be a bitch, but remind you of a previous spelling bee where I spelled illicit as illicit. That was
entirely different. It was a different word. It had a different spelling.
Okay. All right. So I'm just okay, cool. It's fine. I know that now. Okay. I just know that
you're still in the contest. Why are you upset about this?
I'm not upset. I just like justice.
Rose, we're friends right now. We're like in the same
I stand
place,
with you.
know
No,
what
I
mean?
stand. The thing is, I stand with you, but I stand
and I
with
rise with you. I rise with Rose.
She rises with me. I take back what I said. I take back what I said.
I'm just happy to see everyone getting along, having a wonderful, fun, relaxed time. Rose has muted herself, possibly sensibly so. Blair, your word is kilometer.
wait, so I'm supposed to change this to how you would say it.
That is still the case, yes.
Okay, a kilometer.
Eyes on the fucking camera, please, Blair.
Okay, sorry.
Hands up.
I have a chair. I have a wheelie chair. Kilometer. K-I-L-O. I really have a lot more knowledge of the Latin languages, and I know nothing of your culture. K-I-L-O-M-E-T-R-E. Is that your shit?
That is exactly my shit.
Oh no.
That was cool.
Honestly.
Correct.
I said, where can I put a letter out of place? I don't know.
Rose, you'll be spelling next. And I didn't know this, but it's spelled differently in English spelling and American spelling. Your word is fulfill.
It's just
Way to spell that.
What's that? Fulfill. Yeah, you're speaking very quietly. Can you just talk?
Phil.
Yeah.
Phil. Sorry, my hair sometimes gets in the way of the earphones.
It's okay.
There's only one way to spell that.
This is hard.
I can't.
I guess. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting you now.
F U F I L L for Phil.
Correct. That's how the Americans spell. They put an extra L on there.
Wait, what?
We spell it with one L.
No,
I
what?
thought
I
it
spelled.
was-
No,
wrong
she
just
spelled
then.
it wrong.
What did you?
I
What did you
spelled it wrong.
spell?
She just
What did
spelled
you
it
spell?
wrong.
I
Spell-
went FUFILL.
Oh, Jesus
L,
Christ!
F, I, L.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh, okay. Crazy. It was crazy. No one has ever got that kind of reaction when they got a word wrong before. That was
That's what
that
everyone
was
gets when they
aggressive.
get it wrong.
that was uncalled for, and it was not okay. It wasn't okay.
I'm so sorry, Rose. That is incorrect. It's we spell fulfill FULFIL. And in America, did you know this? Would you
I
guys
didn't
spell
know
it with two L's?
We spelled it.
Yeah.
That's one of the rare instances of Americans putting in an extra letter instead of taking one out.
Do we spell it with one L?
Yeah,
Hands up. That's crazy.
I didn't know that either.
Not on. That's not on. Okay. All right.
The more you know. I apologize, Rose, for incorrectly giving you the points. Thank you for your honesty. Paul, closing out the round. Your word is endeavor.
Wait, and what am I doing again? I'm doing it.
It's you're spelling it the English
way that-
spelling, not
Yes.
the US spelling.
Endeavor. ENDEAVOUR.
Correct?
Wow.
Very confident wink as well. Class act all the way. Thank you so much. That is the conclusion of round 3, where we currently have Rose on 5 points, Paul and Ayo on 15 points, and Blair trailblazing ahead on 20 points. We're on to our 4th round now, which is dinosaurs.
Oh man, damn it! This is the shittiest round, man. I hate this so much. I fucking hate this
Oh
one.
my God.
Really evil.
This guy
Oh,
wants
I like
us
that
all to
one.
fail. You're
You
really
slash, they're all made up.
you have a sick mind.
Hey, Guy, I
Guy.
got a round. I got a round, Guy. I got a round, but you just
I was
spell
around.
whatever. I got
Yeah,
a round for you to freaking
Yeah.
spell.
I think that sounds like a shit round. You know, you go to the time and trouble of finding equally difficult dinosaurs to spell, downloading pictures to an iPad, so everyone can have some fun looking at the dinosaurs.
Okay.
And
The last time I thought about dinosaurs, I was watching Land Before Time. And honey, that was 2 decades ago.
Oh, she fucking
Yeah.
got you guys.
She literally went to the past to get you guys.
Yeah.
I will not be gotten this way.
That was some looper shit that she pulled up.
Oh.
Yeah, just
But
Gordon
seriously,
Levitt,
fuck
you're
you.
not needed on set today. We're good.
Well, in spite of my being gotten so badly that I can barely muster up the self-confidence to continue with my spelling bee, I'm going to ask of you to spell these various different, and I'm not going to lie to you, quite challenging dinosaurs. These are all carryovers from the last spelling bee when I had an easier dinosaur round that everyone struggled with. These are the harder dinosaurs. These are worth 10 points, and they are a nightmare to spell. You will not lose any points for spelling them incorrectly, because I am, in spite of your opinion of me, a stone cold legend. The first dinosaur, Ayo, is yours, and it is Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I have to spell the whole thing?
Well, I mean, I assume you can spell Rex, but yes, please.
I just have to check. Okay, wait. Okay, Animal Crossing. Okay. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay. TYANN. Tyrannosaurus. Oh. SAURUS space REX. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I love the space. I'm really afraid to tell you, Ayo.
No, Guy.
You've done the same thing. You missed.
Wait. Let me go back. Wait, let me just check. Let me check it out one more time. No, wait. TYRA.
Yeah, it was the R.
N.
You forgot to say R.
No, I didn't.
You got through the hardest bit and you forgot to say R.
That wasn't her affiliation of standing with Rise with Rose, Miss out the R.
No, Guy,
That
please
not
don't
be
tell
taken
me
into
this is
account.
I'm
Guy,
really.
please don't tell me
We have an alliance.
I can't do anything. No, this is the most stressful one I've done yet.
Don't tell me.
I didn't hear anything. As far as I'm concerned, you spelled it correctly.
Please don't tell me this is true.
You are revealing yourself, you monster. You were right next to me when I was correcting that spelling.
I went back. You saw me go back.
I don't doubt you know where the R goes, but I have to take your first
You
response.
saw me go back. Guy. Please don't tell me this is true. Wake me up. Wake me up from this fucking
Coming up next, we have Blair. And Blair, your word is, and I don't know if you...
cried before?
Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. This is not gonna work.
Your word is Velociraptor. And did you know this is what a Velociraptor scientists believe looks like now?
It looks like a mutant bird.
I would agree.
Velociraptor.
This is not how they were rendered in Jurassic Park, a movie you claim to not know exists.
I didn't know that one exists. I saw it. Velociraptor.
You saw it, and yet you burned me with the Land Before Time.
VELOCIRAPTOR. I knew it. Yeah, I mean, what?
Really close. The difficulty you ran into is you did the classic thing where you put a Y in where an I goes. So you.
Oh my God! See, that spelling looks like a first grader got mixed up. You know, the spelling I gave was like much more kind of sophisticated.
Well, in many ways, I disagree because this is how the word is spelled. Criticize the writing, sure, I'll take that.
You're in the pocket of Merriam-Webster, man. Language changes and spelling changes, and this is where it changes.
How do you say the name of that dictionary?
Merriam and Webb.
Merriam.
They were a sketch duo and they wound up making a lot of money writing a dictionary.
I stand with Ayo.
And I rise with Rose.
Well, Rose, you're up next, and your dinosaur is, look at this big boy, it's the Brachiosaurus.
Oh.
Whoa! Honest to God, I thought you were going to say Brachiosaurus. And do I get points for being psychic?
No, well, no, because it cannot be proven, and it's not to do with spelling.
Oh, okay. Fuck, this is my huge opportunity. And I cannot mess it up.
You meant that in full earnest, eh?
100%. I will do anything to win, and that includes spelling this word correctly.
It's one of the main tools you have.
Okay, BRAC.
Oh no, wait.
She's going out.
I can just hear you.
Beginning. BRACHIOAURUS. Brachiosaurus.
Correct.
Whoa! Good for you.
Thanks. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was really
my God.
good.
That was a long word.
Congratulations on your huge opportunity.
It's my big break. The next word is going to be my big break.
Wow,
right.
that was good.
Coming up next, we have Paul. You're rounding out the dinosaur round, and this is famously one of the most challenging dinosaurs to spell, almost to the point it might be within grasp because it's in the common parlance so much. But your dinosaur is
Pterodactyl.
the pterodactyl.
Oh,
I am absolutely fuming.
pterodactyl.
Oh my God.
I'm not happy.
Pteradactyl. Pterodactyl.
I'm so sorry, Paul. The pterodactyl is spelt with an O. There's your
Fuck.
pterodactyl right there. Ayo.
Fuck.
That's crazy. That's actually
And that one
crazy.
I knew.
That
And that
was
one
a
I
50
knew.
That was a 50-50.
And that one I knew.
Well,
Hi, that was
And that
like
one, and what did you do, Aya?
So
and that
mad.
one- You knew.
I knew.
That's crazy.
I was psychic
God,
top to bottom on that
the
one.
dinosaur round was like when cops put spikes in the road because they want you all to pop your tires.
Yeah.
You know?
Was
For
that?
no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think. Here's what I'll say.
It's not
Why
my
did they
job
do
to
that?
make you all spell well.
I don't think it's a coincidence that all the Americans sort of had difficulty with that round. And I'm not even saying in terms of an education system. I'm saying in terms of
Yes,
What?
Ayo?
collusion.
You're breaking up.
Collusion.
Collusion.
I thought you were
Collusion.
saying believing in evolution, but you were saying collusion?
Yeah. Because
Believe in
none
at
of
least
us,
the dinosaurs done it.
notoriously, none of us believe in evolution.
It's one,
And
of
we're
the,
correct.
it's one of the big things America's famous for.
I
So
think there
We're all
might be something
angel
in that.
investors in that museum.
after 4 rounds, we got a fantastic contest on our hands, everybody. We have in second equal, we have Ayo, Paul, and Rose on 15, and in first place, Blair on 20. And there's a lot of movement in this next round. I'm bringing it back from last week. This is the only round where you lose points for spelling words incorrectly. It's the only round where you buzz in. So all of the words are for everyone. You buzz in to see if you can spell it. And it's the acrostic round. So let me
I don't know what
explain
that means.
how this one works. So an acrostic poem
I already hate this.
looks like this. So this is an acrostic poem of my name. G is for good, U is for understanding, and Y is for yes. So good understanding, yes. That's what you'll all be saying once I've explained the rules.
You need God. You need the Lord.
I-
Yeah, you need God.
so I
Me, Blair, and
have
Paul are gonna pray for you at our creationist museum.
you're all going to get sick there. So the
Give me the germs. Open it up.
I've hand selected 7 outstanding words, each beginning with a different letter. The words you'll spell, if you spell them correctly, you'll get 10 points. If you spell them incorrectly, you'll get negative 10 points. In addition to that, the first letter of every word you're spelling is going to spell out a 7-letter word in the style of an acrostic poem. So at the end of each word, write down the first, like even if you spelled it incorrectly or you didn't spell it all, write down the first letter.
Oh, now we are allowed to write things?
That is exactly what I'm telling you, Mr. F. Tompkins.
Wow.
And if you, as you write them down, the first person to correctly guess the word that we're spelling out in the acrostic poem gets 30 bonus points.
Jesus Lord, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like you might have some questions, please.
No, we just gotta go. We just gotta
I'm
go.
more
We just
of
gotta
a
go.
vis-
We just gotta go.
Yeah, I'm more
Blair,
of
we
a
can't wait.
visual
Gotta go.
learner.
We just gotta
but-
go.
I'm sorry, we can't wait.
Gotta go.
Sorry, Blair.
Gotta go.
We can't wait.
Gotta go.
We just gotta go.
We can if we want to. So I'll explain it in between words, but essentially there's a 7-letter word that you're spelling out with the first letter of each word from this round. Your names are your buzzers. 10 points for spelling a word correctly, -10 for spelling it incorrectly. Everyone gets one free guess at the word for the 30 bonus points. Every guess after that, you lose 5 points.
Okay.
Incorrect guess. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Enough.
Not even close, but yeah, let's go.
Hey, Guy, how many beverages do you have going right now?
Yeah.
I feel like I've
Yes.
seen a whole mug collection over the course of this.
So I
spelling
had.
bee.
Sippy cup
Oh
sauce.
no!
I
I've spilled
love that.
coffee all over the scoreboard.
No.
Chaos strikes. So I've got
Coffee at
I've
4
got
p.m.
coffee in this guy, and then I've obviously got a lovely helping of dry muesli in this tall boy.
Sure.
Good.
And then in here, I've just got a bit of water, but it's sort of following that bee motif. You'll notice it's a child's sippy cup.
Oh.
Sure. Sure.
Intentional.
Those are my 3 drinks. I'm devastated by the coffees. I'm just going to get a tissue.
I only just realized why you wear that Buzzy Bee hat. Okay, he's gone. So can we talk?
I had a lot to say
Okay.
earlier when I was like, "What's up with the hat?" So I just want to say, like, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a motif, isn't it? It is a spelling bee after all.
And I just want to say a lot of people in life aren't brave enough to ask questions, but that's not me.
You just refuse to ask several questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is you in a way.
No,
So,
not really me.
Let
but-
the acrostic round. This is the penultimate round. There's traditionally a lot of movement in these buzz-in rounds. So your name is your buzzer. If you think you know how to spell the word, buzz in. If a speller buzzes in, spells it incorrectly, other players, you have the chance to then buzz in and spell the word correctly to take the points. 10 points for spelling correctly, -10 for incorrectly. The first word in the acrostic round is clandestine.
Paul.
Blair.
I heard
Ayo.
Paul first.
Clandestine. CLANDESTINE. Clandestine.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to give you this one here, Paul. I heard
Rose.
Ayo.
Ayo got in first. You put in an extra E. Oh, I shouldn't say anything.
Wait, I didn't know you. Okay.
Clandestine. CLANDESTINE. Clandestine.
Correct.
Okay, what did I do wrong?
You
In.
put a
Yeah,
crazy
the
N in the middle.
Mm.
You put a wild N in.
I doubt that that's true, but okay.
I heard the N and we all tried our best to do a poker face.
Like this isn't even
really
for
did.
charity.
Your pronunciation was on the money, but you did put in.
Pronunciation.
You put in a crazy. You overcorrected my pronunciation. You winked at me, and then you.
Pronunciation again.
What do you say?
Pronunciation.
Yeah,
What do I say?
You say
Pronunciation.
pronunciation.
I say words funny.
Everyone for saying pronunciation right.
I mean-
that was heartbreaking. That was crazy, and everything's up for grabs, guys.
That's right. So remember,
Oh my god.
remember to write down that C. It's the first
Don't
of a
remind them.
7-letter word you're spelling
Don't
out.
remind
Don't remind me.
Am I out or do I still
No,
have a
you're
chance?
still in.
No,
you're
no,
still
no.
in.
Still in.
Okay.
No, you can
Everything's
come
up
back
in
to
the
that.
air.
Okay.
All of these
God.
words are all plays. Okay.
Oy.
The next word is rambunctious.
Blair.
Rose.
Ayo.
I heard Blair.
Shit, I don't know if I know how to spell this. RAMBU. N. Wait. Hold on. RAMBU. Don't make me laugh. Fuck, I'm gonna fuck this up. RAMBUNCHIOUS. Rambung. T-I-O-U-S.
You got
Ayo.
what's going
Ayo got in there.
damn it!
Rambunctious. RAMBUNCTIOUS. Rambunctious.
That's exactly what I said.
No, but you spelled it wrong and then went back and
No,
overwrote yourself.
that's exactly what I said.
You did TC. You did TC.
I'm sorry.
Oh! I said the C before the T. That's fucking nasty.
This
Love
is
it. I love it.
so
Intense.
intense.
This is the most
That's a
intense
really
one.
hard word. Okay, I'm sweating. I'm
Okay.
sweating.
Okay.
You bring a good West Coast energy, man. I'm freaking out.
So,
Okay.
on to the next letter. Word. The next word is idiot.
Rose.
Rose.
I
Ayo.
heard Rose.
I said Rose.
You really sat with Rose. Pardon?
Do you have a sentence for this?
Yeah. I am actually quite smart. As in not an idiot.
IDIOT.
Correct. I love that word. It's a fantastic word.
Idiot.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
The next
Okay.
word is marshmallow.
Paul.
Ayo.
Paul
I
is in
forgot my
first.
name.
Marshmallow. MARSHMALLOW. Marshmallow.
Correct. See, that's in reference to the conversation we had at the start of the bee. That's a word that I feel like it sounds and spells and looks like the thing it is. You think the mouthfeel of a marshmallow of the word is like the mouthfeel of a marshmallow?
Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Marshmallow.
Yeah.
With you, yeah.
The second A is
Mm.
tricky.
Yeah.
Because
And the mellow.
we grew up saying marshmallow.
I'm a mellow. I'm a mellow.
That's how we pronounced it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We had
Yes.
things called mellow puffs in New Zealand, which were biscuits. I mean, cookies.
No, you can say biscuit. Go
No,
ahead.
can I say, is this a biscuit? Is this a
You're
biscuit?
amongst
Free worldly.
family, Rose.
I've seen Downton Abbey.
you can.
Rose,
It's a
I don't know if you
biscuit.
remember the proper English round. Like we all do, but I think we're okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
The next word is sumptuous.
Paul.
Blair.
Ayo.
I heard Paul again.
Sumptuous. This is a great word, by the way.
Thank you. It's not mine, but I did choose it.
Sumptuous. SUMPTIOUS. Sumptuous.
I'm afraid I'm going to get in trouble here.
Ayo.
Rose. Oh.
I realize now how it is spelled. Now I can see it in my mind.
Okay.
Why did I?
Ayo. SUMP.
That's
T.
embarrassing.
For you.
He's talking to himself, yeah.
Okay, good.
For me.
I left off at the T. UOUS. Sumptuous.
Correct.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. May I
Yep.
do a ding, ding, ding?
You
Can I
may do a
please
ding,
guess
ding,
the
ding.
word? Can
Of
I
course.
guess crimson?
That is correct. 30 bonus
Damn.
points to Rose.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn you.
Oh my
And
god.
I
forgot
damn
Very
you.
nice.
And I damn you to hell.
I'm
So
damn.
congrats.
Call me Johnny Depp from hell because I got it. Deep cut there. Deep cut. Johnny Depp, favorite of mine from hell. Obviously starring Heather Graham as well. Let's go. Let's move on.
Most obviously Johnny Depp. We do still finish spelling the word crimson, so there are 2 more words up for grabs in this round. The next word
I gotta redeem
is
myself.
overrate.
Paul.
Rose.
Paul was in first.
What was the word?
Overrate.
Yes.
Could you use it in a sentence so I'm sure of what you're saying?
I have only ever accurately rated myself, even when I'm wrong. It's not that I overrate myself so much as I let myself down.
Could you use it in a longer sentence?
Hey, Guy, could you stop reading from your diary?
Oh, now Rose got you.
I'm sorry. And that's a within country got.
Damn,
So-
this is
oh,
like
wow.
the Hunger Games.
I'm going to write down that I've been got once by Blair, although it later proved to be factually inaccurate as she has seen Jurassic Park, and once by Rose. I've been got twice.
Okay.
Overrate. Overrate. Overrate.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Me, sorry. Psycho. Yes.
I want to rewind as well, very briefly, to Ayo when you were in the middle of sumptuous and you couldn't see Paul talking to himself saying that was embarrassing. I was like snapped out of it. Eyes went for you. For you. That was the
I had to make sure.
moment.
I had to make sure he wasn't talking about me.
It was the best moment I ever seen. Oh, wow.
This round
that
is honestly very challenging. Like it's only for champions. I feel like only the champions are available in this round.
You're hanging in there, Blair, and I'm grateful for it. The final word of the acrostic round is nemesis.
Rose.
Blair.
Ayo.
Rose was in first.
Oh.
EMESIS.
Correct.
I don't think.
What don't you think? What don't? Oh,
Ayo,
they're
what
calling
is
him.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the time.
I heard myself first.
I heard myself first.
I've been first every single time. According to me.
There are
Holding
some
first.
technical challenges with this round.
Look how close I am to the
Not
microphone.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm not first.
All right, so I'm just going to tally the scores at the end of that round before we go into the final championship round.
Ayo.
You cannot argue with that.
Try not to get slipped up on all my points. Wow, you really tried to pit artists against each other, but
That's really sad. That's really sad.
yeah, congratulations to my fellow winners.
Guy, you should let the contestants know they need to fill time during this part.
You guys seem to rise to that challenge without any prompt.
But we
And
could do it. We could have done it better, I think.
We could have done it better.
I think he did a good job. I tried to, but you were already so busy filling the space. So
You've seen some of my classic Brooklyn PowerPoint slides. I would have loved to make a Google slide with the good folks and comedians in this group, and we all could have collaborated, had a little type, a minute and 30, 40 seconds, whatever.
We are
I've got a
screaming for
few
stage time
quarantine
right now.
jokes too.
I would love to hear your take on quarantine and COVID-19 ripe for parody. We are now moving into the final championship round. The scores as they stand. As always, there's a lot of movement in the previous round. You'll be shocked to hear these. In fourth place, we have Paul on 5 points.
Out of how many people?
4.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
That's exactly what you don't want to hear.
In third place, we have Blair on 10. In second place, we have Ayo on 45. And in first place, on 65 points, we have Rose. The championship round. Oh, there we come.
Fast.
Lightning quick. This is the championship round. These are all words that have been used to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee before.
Am I still in it?
You will spell your word, yeah.
I mean, is there any point? Okay, all right.
For fun.
For fun.
Is this not fun?
No, it's fun.
The emphasis.
Malice.
This not
Malice
fun.
in his eyes.
It's Paul
Fun.
from Tompkins.
And what does the
Fun
F stand for? Fun?
Yeah.
So this round is worth spelling the word correctly.
You know he's heard it before, Guy. You know he's heard that before.
I was literally articulating Rose's joke while I booted up.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say.
I didn't hear Rose say anything.
I'll watch it back. There's a lot of denials that are going to be proved inaccurate in this challenge.
Nothing was heard.
So these are the championship winning words from the Scripps National Spelling Bee, 1988 through 1981. This round is worth 25 points, which means we've got third and fourth to play for, and then also first and second. Everything's alive. You cannot lose points for spelling the word incorrectly. Ayo, you're up first. This is the 1988 winning word. And it is... I'm so nervous about pronouncing words in front of you guys.
Do you mean pronouncing words?
Whoa, damn!
I just got you, so mark it down.
Get the God telly out. Get the God telly out.
You literally just got.
Yeah.
Gaudy images. Let's talk about that.
Is that John Travolta's photos from on set? Okay. Your word is elegiacal. It's an adjective meaning resembling, characteristic of, relating to, or appropriate to an elegy.
Oh.
As in, an elegy is not like a sickness, like a poem like a poem of serious reflection.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Like a sickness.
Because it sounds like he's saying like I got an elegy. I'm
not
allergic.
like an allergy.
Yeah, but he's not saying elegy. He's saying elegy.
Yeah.
But the adjective of it.
Yes, correct. Elegiacal.
You say elegiacal.
You were afraid you were going to elicit an incorrect response.
That was already a soft spot in today's spelling bee, Paul. I appreciate you not bringing it up.
ELEG. This is elegiacal. IACAL. No, I got it wrong.
Correct.
That's it.
I
literally was debating if it was AI.
That's phenomenal.
That was awesome.
You're as good at spelling as Rageshri Ramachandran from Sacramento, California.
Can we say it?
He's watching. I know he or she or they are watching this, and they can.
Fuck me, that's awesome.
Nice
That's
work.
great.
I thank my Latin
You
teacher,
got it right.
Mrs. Nabafeld.
The best part was the G.
The G was so good, and of course,
Really?
the G.
How could we forget?
It's
Blair?
related to elegy.
G. It's a
Your word is the winning word from the 1989 Scripps National Spelling Bee.
I wasn't born yet.
They did it anyway, so don't worry too much. I'm gonna mark myself one. I think I think Blair just got.
For yourself.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
100%.
Your word is spoliator. Spoliator. It's a noun meaning a plunderer.
It's so hard to know which vowels based on your accent, you know?
Yeah.
That does appear to be the main thing that's been hampering you throughout this spelling bee. Spoliator, it's a noun meaning one who spoils or damages the value of something.
Whoa, okay. That gives me a few context clues. SPOILIAT. OR.
Oh.
ER?
No, it was the context clues that go. You put an I in. It's not spoliator. It's spoliator.
Oh, motherfucker.
I
Yeah,
know.
you know, that's my bad. That
But
one's on
it was
me.
a noble
That's a wild
effort.
word.
That was noble.
Not quite as noble as Scott Isaacs of Denver, Colorado. Best known, of course, for correctly spelling. As far as I know, he could have gone on to great or terrible things. Paul, I'm going to change the order to create the most possible tension when Rose spells the final word. So,
Wow.
Whoa, you're nasty.
Cruel.
That's fun.
but
Yeah, you're
fine.
nasty for that.
Nasty.
Nasty.
I think I'm a cool guy, and I don't care what you say. Your word is the winning word from the 19. I'm going to keep the same words though, so I can't be accused of favoritism or anything. It's from the 1991 Scripps National Spelling Bee, and your word is
I wasn't born.
I was born.
antipyretic or antipyretic. It is an adjective meaning preventing or alleviating fever. So it's something that you might need if you have an allergy.
What? Say
Antipyretic or antipyretic. It's an adjective meaning preventing or alleviating fever.
fever. Okay. Antipyretic. A-N-T. I. P. I-R-I-T-I-C? You fucking...
It's a Y.
Yeah.
That's so dirty and nasty.
You saw that moment. You saw that moment where I was going fucking back and forth on that.
I saw it.
God
fun.
damn.
But you got the rest of it like really right. Like you didn't throw any like extra R's or like an
Don't
H
try to
or
make me
whatever,
feel
like,
good.
I literally think that's like noble. Like like that's
Okay. And now
We should actually get judged on the amount of letters we get right in the word as a percentage, and that should be the score, I think.
And that's
when you start hosting Rose Mutter's spelling bee, you can incorporate whatever insane rules for spelling you
I bought a
choose.
franchise.
You don't need to buy it. You can just set it up.
Okay. Well,
Someone already had the rights to Rose Mutter's
Sorry.
spelling bee.
You bought a franchise?
Yeah, someone sent me an email selling it.
Someone sent me an email.
Oh, no.
Oh,
My
Paul.
God.
I'll turn on the light, Paul.
No, I don't deserve light.
You deserve light.
This is not.
All right, Rose.
No one should see me.
This
You're
is
still well lit, Paul. That's the issue.
If you spell this correctly, you will win the 4th Guy Mont-Spelling Bee. Incorrectly, the championship will be Ayo's. Your word
Rose,
is
think about it.
Is this
fibrane or fibran. It's a noun. It's a synthetic fabric resembling linen made from rayon or rayon. It's the 1990 Scripps National Spelling Bee Championship word. Fibrane or fibran. 2 pronunciations.
2.
I mean, that's wild. First of all, fibrane or fibran?
Well, I imagine in New Zealand we would pronounce it fibran.
A national hint.
I mean, that's crazy. So I'm gonna go with. That's a kind of a clue, isn't it? It is what I would call a national hint. So I'm gonna go with FIB. I don't think the hint helps me. Let's start again. FIBRA. What was a fucked up person in the 70s? What would I name a fucking...
That's the method I use for every word that I
That's
spell.
gorgeous. That's
If I was
really
high
smart.
and had to mix two fucked up, highly flammable synthetic textures together, what would I do? F-I-B-R-A. Let's just go with that.
You were quiet on your last.
I-B-R-A-N.
F-I-B-R-A-N-N-E.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Wow.
Okay, that's. Did anyone think that?
No.
No.
That's like Joanne. Yeah.
That's like Mary.
That's exactly like Joanne.
It's like Joanne.
And it is
It's
like Joanne.
Joanne.
Yeah.
It's like Joanne.
Yeah, Joanne.
And so Ayo Edebiri
Wow.
is the winner of the 4th Guy Montgomery Guy Mont-Spelling Bee. Congratulations.
Wow.
With a final
Nothing
score
without my team.
of 70 points to Rose's 65, Blair on 10, Paul on 5, and worthy of a light. Thank you guys so much for competing, and thank you to everyone for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. It is really nerve-wracking hosting these things as it becomes very intense.
Wow, that was a real devil's obstacle course.
I just want to say that when I cried, I was like joking. I was like joking.
You and Rose bring a very similar spirit and energy.
That's why you know what, and that's why I've taken this loss so well, is that I know I've lost to as a pathetic competitive loser as myself.
It's you and me, baby. It's you and me.
It's you and me, and I stand with Ayo.
personally.
We take things personally, and we never forget, man. I'll see you in
Alright, girl.
1998. I'll see you in
I
98.
just want to say
See you at
this-
Crips.
this hasn't impacted my self-esteem at all. So no one needs to worry. And like, I read so many books and stuff.
You're going to take your 63 copies of Nancy Drew down to the
62,
pool.
guy.
Oh, sorry.
It's not
Straight to
62 copies of one book. It's 62 different books.
That's the way she was spelling.
62.
I've read 62 copies of Nancy Drew.
That's how I understand media consumption.
And you're correct for that. You're correct for that.
Honestly, thank you all so much. I hope you had a fantastic
Thank
time.
you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Hope you're staying
Thanks,
safe.
guys.
Bye.
And we'll see you all next time for the 5th Guy Mont-Spelling Bee. Good night.
Thank you so much.
Bye, night.
Bye. Congrats, Ayo.
Hey,
Congrats.
congrats you.
I'm gonna leave the meeting, but I'm gonna keep it alive.
No.
No, okay.